this now.
I can't because she's been screaming about me yelling down here. I got to be quiet because otherwise I'll be sleeping on the sidewalk by the end of the night. She'll take my ice cream money away a second time.
Right. You know what I mean? You're too old to be living with your mom and dealing with this crap.
I love it though because I know I'm a nitwit most of the time.
I like how he's kind of whispering a little low. He's talking a little lower. Yeah.
I don't want to
everyone upstairs is pissed off.
I don't want to have an 83-year-old lady punch my face.
That's right.
That would not be fun.
That's true.
Look, if you put her on camera, me and Judd could take care of things for you.
No, but you know what? She's not going to come on because she's very ready to give me a good beat down. I think
right. She'd play the part and then beat Mike up, and we turned it off.
Oh yeah.
What is she actually yelling? What are some of the things she's yelling?
She's yelling, "Your voice is too loud. We're trying to pray here."
Your voice is too loud.
Oh yeah, she's like, "Shut it up, idiot!" To throw it up.
Who the hell prays on a Tuesday at 4 p.m. in their living room?
They do all the time here because but the thing is, you know what? What do you call it? I just, I believe in God and everything. I totally do. I don't want to burn in the pits of hell. I totally believe in him.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
But the thing is, I'm not going to say too much about it because, I'm a little worried when I go upstairs.
He's a little worried.
Oh, Mike.
Mike's a little worried about going upstairs. Yeah.
That's why I think you should go upstairs live on camera.
No, because they feed me, and I'm going to need a food taster after this, I think.
Are you on a computer or a phone right now?
Oh, phone, because I can't really leave. I got to get going because you know what? I don't feel like battling all night. My voice is killing me to begin with.
All right, how about you at least walk upstairs with the phone? You don't even have to acknowledge that you're still on with us. I just want to see your mom.
You know what? She's really busy. She's not in a good mood today. I would normally every other day.
Mike's being so nice, but that's his way of saying, "Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not going to take this upstairs with my mom."
I'll never hear the end of it because you know what? She's not in a good mood. I'll never. You know what? Next time before we come on again, I'll tell her, and I'll make sure she comes in. She hams it up on camera next time.
All right, because she loves me. We had that wonderful conversation.
We had a great time here. We really did, Judd. I wish you would come out. Judd, you're more than invited to come back with Opie as well. Come out here because we have a barbecue in my yard. We'll cook. You'll teach us really how to cook Texas style.
There you go.
He's got a very, very tiny yard, but it's very nice.
But barbecue, we got a tent, like a thing, like an outdoor tent to barbecue.
Yeah.
So, and you know what? You'll teach us how to cook barbecue right. I love. We'll be eating.
Well, you got a smoker out there. I can lead you in the right direction.
Absolutely.
All right.
Because I got to go have a one. Let me know when we can do this again. All right. Because
all right.
I might have my ass kicked in by the end of the night.
Right.
Yeah, but you know what? They're going to gang up on me when I go upstairs. They only want to meet 5 of them upstairs.
Yeah. Mike's got to go upstairs to put out the fires right now.
Bye, guys. Good talking to you.
Have a great day, Shady, everyone.
Take it easy, boy.
That is hilarious.
And he's like whispering, like, "Look, I gotta go. She's gonna be so pissed off."
He lives in Staten Island with his mom and at least 2 of his siblings, at least, and a Yip Yap dog. Although I think the dog died, I was too scared to ask.
Oh,
that dog will drive you nuts. It just barks the entire time.
Oh shit! Wow.
And then he has pretty much his original bedroom to this day.
Really?
Yeah. And they all live together in this house, and there's a lot of religious stuff around the house. A lot.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, but Shetty, I'm assuming they're Catholic, right?
They have to be.
I mean, but like praying in the middle of the day.
Right.
I was gonna say, what is she, Muslim? But that might have offended him. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Well, they pray multiple times a day. I don't know many Catholics that praying throughout the day. I don't know. Maybe that's
thing. She's a trip, though, for real. Benjamin Tucker just gave me $10 and said, give Judd his money.
Fuck yes, Benjamin. That's what I'm saying. Look, he's the helicopter pilot, right?
Yeah, he is.
Dude, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we are.
Well, look, I mean, he was saying that what was when Bill Burr was talking about flying a helicopter, Benjamin was like, what is he even talking about? Like he's off on things. Okay, well, that means I want to fly with Benjamin.
Of course.
Like, he sounds like he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Of course.
Let's get that set up.
Where is Benjamin? Benjamin, you got to give a plug for your company because you're going to be back in business soon. He flies people all the way out to the Hamptons.
Right.
And I think we need to do that, Judd Jones. We'll get on a helicopter with Benjamin Tucker in Manhattan.
I think that's a great idea.
And we'll do a little fishing.
Yeah.
And we don't pay a dime for that trip.
Man, that would be cool. That would be nice.
That'd be awesome.
Sure, that's the way to do it, man. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm on board.
All right. Well, what else you got going on? I'm just fucking for real tired, man.
Dude, I'm curious what it is the next few days if you're going to continue that. You probably talked about this on your morning live stream. I didn't hear many of them recently because I've been fucking out of it. But generally, what are your in a quick pass? What are your thoughts about being back in the city? Yeah.
I realized that I haven't even start to mourn over our pal Vic Henley because I was in there for about, I think, almost 10 days because we were only going to do like 4 days, and then I got that appointment for the vaccine shot, so we stayed until yesterday. Yeah. So I guess we were there 8 days, and I can't tell you how many times I reached for my phone like, oh, maybe Vic will go to one of our spots and have a margarita with me. And then it turns out the place we used to go for margaritas is gone. He's gone. Gephart's is gone. And I started realizing, like, first of all, my first observation, like, that city has nothing for me, bro. Yeah. The reason I moved to New York City is all gone. I moved for a huge radio job. I was living on Long Island. I was commuting in every day. The commute was killing me. So I finally said, fuck it, and got a place in New York. Never really liked living in New York, but the convenience of it was awesome. Made the best of it. Had a incredible radio career, and then it's all kind of gone away, man. So I don't know what's next for me in New York City, but obviously it's not about me. You know, my family was there for me, so now I'm there for them, I guess.
Yeah.
But with that said, the people are all wearing masks. That's another thing. You know how we've been arguing about masks for the last year? Mm. Oh shit! And I don't know if you've noticed, but I can't say masks.
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 How many people are wearing masks?
Yeah, I go. So everyone's wearing their masks.
Just leave it singular.
Right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't put the S on the end of masks.
Dude,
I'm punch drunk tired, but let me make my point. So. For the last year, we've been yelling and screaming, you know, you're selfish if you're not wearing a mask and whatever. The fact is, just like you said earlier, I really like that you said that earlier, we are wearing our masks.
Yeah, right.
We're all wearing them. We'd just like to argue about it, but it was so rare to see a person without one in New York City, and we're late in the game now, right? So you would think at this point, less people would be wearing their masks. But the fact is they are, but they're done with the coronavirus. I mean, we were there. The weather was beautiful. People were everywhere on top of each other, eating outside on the sidewalk, and the parks were packed. The dog park was packed. Central Park was packed. People are just done and over this thing.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. Like the numbers that are happening in New York right now are not dissimilar from the numbers that initiated the shutdown.
Right.
So it's like, well, are they just going to open everything up? Which I think they should. But are they going to open everything up and just be like, we were wrong. We shouldn't have shut down the entire city for this long. Right. Even though there's 40,000 new cases a day or something. We'll just open it up.
I think we had to shut everything down because we were talking about that in our house. A year ago, we just didn't know shit about this thing, man. It was scary.
I think it made...
then we got more and more knowledge, and the knowledge came back that it wasn't as bad as initially we first thought, although still brutal. I mean, any new disease that kills over, 550,000 Americans, that's something you got to take seriously, right?
Sure. It makes sense that New York shuts down. I mean, subways, people on top of each other. I get that. But these, like even California, the states that did, where you've got a little bit more room to maneuver, I'm shocked that they stayed shut down for so long.
I mean, in retrospect, it seems like maybe we didn't have to shut things down as much, but we just didn't have all the knowledge yet or the info that we needed. So I don't know.
What you're talking about with Vic, that's the thing that's going to really suck for me, because we have not been back to that apartment since we left. It's been almost a calendar year that we left New York.
I gotta say, for the reference point, you were Vic's neighbor,
just next door, literally next door neighbor.
Next door, hung out almost every day with each other because you were right there.
So it right when he passed away last year, I mean, that was really heavy for me for quite a while. But in a weird way, like a distance thing, it hit me hard at the beginning, but then it kind of like subsided. I mean, it's not like, I think about him all the time. But being back at that apartment, like you're talking about, something came up and you're like, oh, I want to text Vic Henley. Same shit. I could yell at him in the backyard from over the fence.
Yeah.
So that's going to be just a mind blower, getting back there, and he's gone.
He was New York to me, man. Right?
Yeah.
Like, he really loved that city, and he was a walker, and I would call him up. He goes, I'll be there in a half hour, and he would take his walk across the park.
Yeah,
we had a little Mexican place on Columbus Avenue. We'd go and have margaritas and laugh our asses off.
Yeah.
And then me being a radio guy, I always was like, fuck, why am I not recording this? Because it was just gold. It was just throwaway gold by the guy, telling one great story after another. His music knowledge second to none.
Absolutely. His
stories from the past were just I don't think he gets the credit for the type of how good of a storyteller he was.
Well, that's the thing that he told me, like, once he put stories into his stand-up, that elevated everything.
Right.
And I don't remember what the time frame was, but I remember he said that Ben Bailey and DC Benny had a storytelling show, and he I don't know how many years ago, it was like a weekly thing, and he said once I learned about storytelling and comedy from Ben Bailey and DC Benny, he goes, that changed a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, and seeing him as many times as I've seen him do like a longer set and stand up, when you're that experienced and you've got that many jokes in your pocket or that many stories, that's why he was able to do crowd work so well.
Sure.
He could do 20 minutes of crowd work, if not longer, and it'd be really funny and really in the moment and all that. Well, if it didn't work, he's got something to go to.
Yeah.
He's got all these stories and all these years of doing comedy and being a guy from Alabama and New York for 20-something years and all that, but the storytelling aspect, that's what we really bonded on, because I've always tried to have some of that in my stand-up. But no, he was definitely one of the best in doing that.
Well, the storytelling is my favorite part of comedy. A comedian that can tell a damn good story and the jokes are throughout the entire story. That's my favorite form of comedy.
Yeah.
Why I love guys like Jim Brewer. Vic Henley was great at it. And there's certainly others out there, obviously. I got to read this comment. This stuff drives me nuts. DJ70, no offense to you, my brother. You might be a supporter, you might not, but that's all right. I just want to read this. There was no different in the death rate last year than in the previous 5 to 6 years. The only difference is cancer, heart disease, and all other forms were down the same amount as COVID deaths. Why do you think deaths were down across the board in America? It's because we shut down. There was less risk. We're also keeping ourselves away from each other, so people weren't getting the flu and pneumonia as much as they did in past years. So all those numbers were down because we were playing it so damn safe. I guarantee you, if you look at how many people died on the roadways in America, that number was dramatically different, right?
Sure.
Because many less people were driving their cars in the past year. Yeah. That's why that you can't you can't look at that death rate in that way.
Yeah. Well, the driving, that's a good example. But now more people are getting out. Gas prices are going up. God damn it, Biden.
What can we blame Biden for? Let's see. Gas prices.
That's the funniest thing. It's like, blaming Biden. If Trump was in office right now, the gas prices would still be going up. And I'm not going to argue it with anybody. If you want to do a little bit of research, it's not just the Keystone Pipeline. It's not any of the things that Biden's done. It was set up to go that way, and demand is the main thing. There was a year of no demand, So things were adjusted, and now it's coming back. It doesn't matter who